morning everyone, and welcome back to Sniffs with Sarah. I'm going to do a bit of a what I've been warming during June video for you today. It's going to be a long one, so you might want to pause it now, go and get a drink and a snack, and I'm going to take you through this box of clamshells, which is looking rather full of what I've been warming during June. I've got my notes on what Scentsy's scent notes are. I've got a partly drunk mug of coffee. So yeah, let's get going because this is going to be a long one. In future, I'm hoping that I can sort of make this a bit of a last minute. I've been saving the clamshells up, but it was a bit of a last minute making notes. So hopefully during July I'll be able to give you a bit more information about how well it's done in the different rooms that I've used the scents and things like that, as well as the scent descriptions, and whether I think they're Scentsy Club worthy, especially with some changes that are coming up to Scentsy Club. Anyway, let's get going because we're a minute in. First one is Strawberry Rose, and Scentsy says it's mouth-watering strawberry and soft rose petals with a touch of sheer musk. This was a scent of the month earlier this year. I'm not sure because it was before I actually joined or even discovered Scentsy. I didn't even know what Scentsy was till February this year. But it was a scent of the month earlier this year, and I actually, while playing around with the different things, actually found it and added it to my Scentsy Club to give it a try. And I'm glad I did. It is lovely. It is Scentsy with dead on. Spot on with the mouth-watering strawberry. I don't really get any rose, so if you're worried about rose and you don't like rose scents but you like strawberry, it just reminds me of a really good quality strawberry ice cream where you get a bit of tartness from fresh strawberries. They haven't used any synthetic flavourings. It is just fresh strawberries that they've used, so you get a bit of the tartness. I just want to dive in and eat it really. But yeah, a really good quality strawberry ice cream is what it reminds me of, and definitely Scent Club worthy if you like your strawberry scents. It's not a fake strawberry, it's a real authentic strawberry. It's lovely. Next one is Pink Cotton, and Scentsy says clean cotton swirled with fruity pink berries and vanilla sugar. This is another one of my favourites, and it's you can smell the clean cotton from like laundry, but it's not overpowering laundry. You get the sweetness of the berries and the sugar. This is in the current catalogue. I'm not sure if they're going to carry it over or not because the autumn winter catalogue is going to be coming out soon. I'd suggest, if you fancy trying it, either, I don't know if it's about, I think it's out of stock, add it to your Scentsy Club. Start Scentsy Club and add it if you haven't already. It's worth doing because you don't want to be without it. Next one we've got is White Sands, which was a bring back my bar earlier this year. And Scentsy describes it as night blooming jasmine softened by coconut milk and rice, enveloped in the gentlest breeze. I used to be a big fan of Yankee Candle, and my favourite scent was, I think it was called Sun and Sands. and it has sort of a warming beach. And this sort of reminds me of that, but it hasn't got that sort of warm suntan lotion. But oh my goodness, you can smell the jasmine in that. It's not overpowering. If you know your Yankee Candle scents, you can smell the jasmine, but it's not strong like the Midnight Jasmine. It's definitely what was it? Coconut milk and rice. Yeah, you can smell the jasmine, but it's not overpowering like Midnight Jasmine from Yankee. And you can smell like the coconut. It's definitely they've knocked it out of the park with this one. White Sands. But it's not available anymore. They might bring it back. I know in America it's in their current Bring Back My Bar. And I'm so glad I put it in my Scentsy Club, because it is probably the closest scent I've found so far to Sun and Sands. It is, oh yeah, I'm glad it's in my Scentsy Club. The next one, it was a birthday present from my daughter. She bought me a 6-bar. One of the scents is out of stock, and I haven't had a look to see what she'd ordered, so I don't know. This is Prickly Pear and Agave. And Scentsy say, Prickly Pear and Agave are sweet as a desert sunset behind a dreamy veil of sheer petals. I don't know if I get any sweetness from it. Maybe a tiny fraction. Excuse me. Maybe a little bit. There is, yeah, there's a tiny bit of sweetness in it. I don't really know how to describe this one. I don't know what prickly pear and I don't know what agave is. I guess agave's like a honey, isn't it? You get like agave syrup to use instead of like honey. I'm trying to think. I had this going in my bedroom and it was quite a light scent. You could smell it, but it wasn't overly strong. So if you like lighter scents, this one's a good one to go for. It's subtle. Yeah. If you're in the room all the time, I think you're going to go nose blind to it pretty quickly, and just notice it when you come in and out of the room. But it's not in your face, and it's not in your face on cold either. It's a nice scent. I'm not going to be adding it to Scentsy Club. I'm glad I've tried it, and it's a pleasant smell. It's quite I don't think it's in the fresh section. I think it's in the floral, but it is quite a fresh floral scent. It's nice. Next one is Iridescent Pearl, and this is in my Scentsy Club. What do Scentsy say about Iridescent Pearl? Layers of ripe juicy mango and apple blossom wind down with tranquil water lotus. I do get a hint of fruit and a bit of floral. This is another one that isn't in your face. It's subtle. It's really pleasant. It is in my Scentsy Club, and I use it as a nighttime scent. It'd make a good bathroom scent as well. If you've got electric sockets in your bathroom and have a warmer, it'd be really good. Or somewhere that you just want a really nice fresh floral scent. It's really nice. It's not offensive, so you could probably have like in an entryway and when visitors come in, it wouldn't offend anyone. As opposed to this one, Buzzworthy. Where's my notes for Buzzworthy? Sugared almond, creamy vanilla, and a drizzle of honey. I get absolutely no honey from it. And excuse me if you can hear the cats, because I got both of them in here. We had my goddaughter stay in last week for a few days, and she chose the scents for last week, and she picked Buzzworthy, and we let her open all the clamshells up and smell them, and she said it smelled of Play-Doh, and I completely agree with her. But it has, from what I remember, Play-Doh's got a bit of a sweetness to it, and this, oh yeah, I don't like it. And if you watch like YouTube videos and go on like Scentsy Facebook pages, it's a Marmite scent. You either love it or you hate it. And I like the smell of Play-Doh, but I really don't like this. And I took it out my warmer as soon as my goddaughter went home because I don't like it. You can smell the almonds. I don't like it. Some of you might, but I don't like it. And that was the scent of the month for May. Next we've got the scent of the month for July, which is Rise and Sunshine. Let me find my notes. Rise and Sunshine. It's going to be on the front page and I can't see it, isn't it? It's Rise and Sunshine. There, bottom of the second page. I've got 3 pages of notes. Right, Scentsy says, sunny orange sparkles over the eye-opening sweetness of cherry and red berries. I can get a little bit of cherry, sort of like a Bakewell tart cherry. I get orange. I had 2 cubes go in. 1 cube in each warmer, because I've got 2 warmers I use in my bedroom during the day, which is where I spend a lot of my time. I've got Emmy, and I find it very uncomfortable to sit up for long periods of time, so I spend a lot of time on my bed. So I had 1 cube in each one, because on cold it does smell quite strong, and I was right just to use one cube in each warmer. I think if I'd used my normal 2 cubes in each warmer, it would have been too overpowering. My daughter Misty and Mr. D both said they could smell cinnamon on it, and when I was warming it, there is a spice in it, but there's no spices or anything in the scent notes. It doesn't, I wouldn't say it's not a fresh orange citrusy smell. So I wouldn't say it was Rise and Sunshine. If anything, I'd say it kind of gave me a vision of sitting on a beach, nice sandy beach. The warmth of the day is still there, but you're watching the sun go down, and it's a glorious like orange red sunset. That's what it reminds me of. And I don't normally like orangey scents, but this one I do like it. It's not going to go in my Scentsy club, but I did, as a consultant, we get to buy a 6-pack of the scent of the month, the month before it comes out. So June I got to order a 6-pack of this scent, and I don't normally go for orange scents, but this is pleasant. I wouldn't put it in my Scentsy club, and I wouldn't be upset because I've still got some bars left. I've only opened this one to use. So if you want to buy a bar of Rise and Shine, I've still got some bars left if you want to buy one. But yeah, it's nice, and I will use up this bar, but I won't be sad when it's gone. Next one we've got Lemon Blossom Basil, and Scentsy says lemon blossom flutters over a botanical base of fresh picked basil and dewy bamboo. There's a hint of lemon, and there's definitely a herb smell. I wouldn't say for definite it was basil, but you can definitely get yeah, it's a nice kitchen smell. I wouldn't know where else to put it, to be honest. It's definitely and it's not one that I'd put in my Scentsy club. And you don't get a big hit of lemon. It's nice. It's not unpleasant. I might repurchase it just to keep the scents that I use in my kitchen sort of rolling over, but it's not one that I'd constantly be using. It's yeah, I might repurchase it just to mix it up a bit. If they didn't carry it over to the autumn winter catalogue, I wouldn't be upset. But if they brought it back next spring summer, I'd probably purchase maybe a bar or two, just so I don't get bored of my favourite scents. But yeah, it's not unpleasant, but I'm not going to be upset if it goes. Right, the next scent we've got is Lemon Sorbet. And Scentsy has to say about Lemon Sorbet: fresh cut lemon and grapefruit zest and sweetened sugarcane. Oh my god, this is amazing. It's got that sort of zing of lemon, sort of a good quality lemonade. Actually, you know, like a traditional lemonade. It's got that sort of fizz. Oh, this is so good. It's not a cleaning product, lemon scent. You have to excuse me moving around. I've got a dead foot and I'm trying to find somewhere to put it. Yeah, it's not a cleaning product, lemon scent. It is, you do get that sweetened sugar cane, but it has got a really good hit of lemon. Oh, if you like the lemon meringue pie, I think you'd like this, because it has got, they're very similar. Mr. D said it smelled of lemon curd, but it's a bit sweeter. But I can definitely get why he said lemon curd. Yeah, if you like lemon meringue, the lemon meringue pie bar, I think you'll like this. And if you like non-cleaning product lemons, you'll like that. I think we've got Bring Back My Bar coming next month, and I think there's one called Lemon Drop It Low. I'm going to try that one, because I think I like that one as well. Mr. D likes his lemon scents. Next we have Bananas, bananas. Let me see what Scentsy says about bananas. Bananas. I can't find my notes for bananas. Oh, there we go. Tropical banana mixed with coconut milk and island vanilla. I can't stand bananas. I can't stand the fruit. And you're going, oh, Sarah, why did you buy bananas if you don't like bananas? Mr. D likes bananas. And being the good wife that I am, I will buy things I don't like because I know he likes them. This was a bring back my bar, but it wasn't available to buy as a bar, but you could add it to Scentsy Club. So I added it to Scentsy Club so that if Mr. D did like it, he could keep on getting it. But he's not that fussed on it, and he said, yeah, don't keep it in. It smells of fake banana sweets. I can't stand it. I really do not like bananas, but Mr. D does. But he wasn't that keen on it, wasn't bothered with it. He didn't. There's been since he's got, oh yeah, I really like that, and make sure you keep getting that. But he said to me, yeah, don't keep it in your Scentsy Club. If you like fake banana smells, you'd probably like that. And if they ever bring it back as a bring back my bar, you'd probably want to vote it. The strange thing is, though, is at the moment we've got 2 cubes in our warmer in the living room and one in the hallway, sorry. And I put them in yesterday because Monday is my changeover day for my waxes. And I came out the bedroom to come downstairs, and I said to Mr. D, I said, have you been cleaning with the counter clean? Because we've got the Fiesta Lime counter clean, because I could smell limes. So I think this smells of lime, because I had, I also do Stampin' Up, and I had a team meeting yesterday over Facebook Live, and I could smell lime in the living room as well. And I don't know why, but this smells of lime when it's warmed. But I'm not going to keep it, because as soon as I open the clamshell, all I can smell is banana. So I'm not going to be keeping that. I use that bar up, but I might try mixing it with something to see if it works. Oh, this is one of my favourites, Pink Promenade. And it's in the current Spring Summer catalogue. I'm not sure I think it might be out of stock at the moment. If it is, add it to your Scentsy Club, because it is worth it. Right, what does Scentsy say about Pink Promenade? Excuse me. Pink pomegranate, prosecco, and wild raspberry. And oh my goodness, if you like your fruity scents, oh, I think it's a raspberry I can smell, but oh, it is sweet. It is. Oh, it just makes you go, mmm. It sort of reminds me of fruity jelly sweets. Oh, it's lovely. So if you like your fruity smells, add that to Scentsy Club, because the autumn winter catalogue is going to be coming out soon, and I don't know if that's going to be carrying over, because it is a very spring summertime scent. What we got next? Hibiscus Pineapple. Scentsy says mandarin, coconut, and a touch of warm sandalwood tell an enchanting tropical tale. There is no hibiscus or pineapple in the scent notes. It's definitely floral. It's very subtle though. I've used 5 cubes of it. It's pleasant, but it's not very strong. I've had 2 cubes going in my bedroom at some point, 2 cubes in the warmer in the living room, and 1 in the hallway. I think this is one of the scents that my goddaughter picked last week to go downstairs. It's very easy to go nose blind to this because it is just so subtle. It's very difficult to pick up. I haven't found an area of my house that does well with it. We've got 2 double bedrooms. Our living room's quite big. It's long and narrow. It's not one I'd use in the kitchen. I don't like using floral scents or sweet scents in the kitchen. I like more fresher scents in the kitchen. It's nice, but it's not strong, and I do like my scents. I like to be able to smell my scents, and I struggled with smelling the Hibiscus Pineapple. And that's the only reason I wouldn't buy it again, is because it's in my house. It just doesn't travel well, and even when I'm up close to the warmer, I can't smell it. But it's a nice scent, and I just wish I could smell it when it's warming. Next one I've got is French Kiss. This was a Bring Back My Bar, which I added to my Scentsy club. I'm getting really terrible. I will add scents to my Scentsy club without smelling them, just because at the moment everything is going out of stock really quickly. I don't know why I added this. I think I read the scent notes or saw someone speaking about it. I thought I'm going to add that to my Scentsy club while I can. Scentsy says sweet fig, caressed by coconut pulp, exotic cedar and caramel. I wasn't keen on this when I first smelled it on cold when it arrived, and I thought I'm going to take it out my Scentsy club, but it has grown on me, and I've currently got it warming in my nighttime warmers in my bedroom. Oh, and it is a good bedroom scent for nighttime. If you imagine you got your curtains closed, you might have like warmers, low lights. It's kind of a sexy scent. I guess one that's called French Kiss. It gives it a bit of a hint to what it's going to smell like. But oh, it is good, and I'm glad it's in my Scentsy club, and it is going to be staying there for a while. Especially as it's a Bring Back My Bar, so it's not available anymore. What else have we got? We have got Monroe Oasis, which is a currant scent, and the Scentsy says dewy seagrass and blooming osmanthus drift across dreamy turquoise waters. This is another one that isn't very strong, a very subtle scent. It is nice. It's not in my Scentsy club, and I won't be adding it to my Scentsy club. I might buy the odd bar occasionally if it gets carried over, either into the autumn, winter, or spring, summer next year. I'm not sure if it's going to be, even us consultants haven't seen what's in the autumn winter catalogue yet. Yeah, it's not going to be a staple of mine, but it's one of those ones, like I said about the lemon blossom basil. It'd be one that I might buy occasionally to mix up my favourite fresh scents for my kitchen. It'll also be good in like an entryway, because it's subtle. It's not going to be offensive to anyone that comes into your house. So yeah, it's nice, and it's definitely a fresh scent. I think they've done a good description of it. There is a hint of floral, but yeah, and a bit aquatic. It's a nice fresh scent, and it's inoffensive, and it'd probably be good in if you got like a small entryway. It'd probably be good in there because it's not offensive. I couldn't see it offending anyone when they come into your house. So if you want something that's, you know, is subtle and not going to offend anyone, that'd probably be a good one to go for. And that's in the current catalogue. Next one is Waves and Wonders, which Scentsy describes as a dewy beach grass and coastal cypress will have you feeling amber sands between your toes. I think I can smell the cypress. I'm getting some sort of like a tree note. Like I think it's the cypress I'm smelling. And salt, I think. It's not unpleasant. This is another one that my daughter bought for me for my birthday. I've currently got 2 cubes going in the kitchen because I like sort of the fresh scents in the kitchen to dispel the cooking smells, and I like the kitchen smelling like fresh and clean. This is, and it's a good one for that. This is another one that might be good for an entryway as well, or a bathroom. I think it's a cypress I can smell. I'm just like I think it's a cypress I can smell. I'm definitely get some sort of tree note, kind of like when you're walking through a forest, like a pine forest, but it's not. It's not like bleach pine, like toilet pine. It's nice. I like it. And I think it's going to be another one that I wouldn't add to my Scentsy club. It's not like a favourite that I couldn't be without. But it'd be one that I'd probably buy occasionally to sort of mix up the scents. It's nice. I do like it. Next we've got Sizzling Cinnamon, which was part of the Jelly Belly collection. I'm not sure if it's still available. Do you know what? I should check, shouldn't I, really? What does Scentsy say about Sizzling Cinnamon? Sizzling Cinnamon. Spicy sweet blend of real cinnamon, orange zest and sugar cane. I can't say anything more about it. It smells of the taste of sizzling cinnamon jelly beans. You couldn't get this. You can't get this on its own. If you like your cinnamon scents, you have to buy the whole pack of 5. And there was I think it was juicy apple, pear, tutti frutti, toasted marshmallow, and sizzling cinnamon. And you got a little packet of jelly beans. And they released it before I discovered Scentsy, and then they re-released it April, May at discount. I'm not sure if it's still in there. If you go on my website, stiffwithsarah.scentsy.co.uk, down the side, look at collections, and if the jelly bean one's still there, it will say Jelly Belly. Click on that, and if it's still there, you can buy it. I like this one. I do like it, and I like warming it on a cold day. It's not one I'm desperate to warm, and I will probably maybe save the remaining of it Either when I'm not feeling so well, I just want a warm, comforting scent, or until the autumn, winter time when I want something warming. I'm not going to be sad when it's gone, as there's other scents I like, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the autumn winter catalogue brings in, because I can see more warming scents. But it is, if you like your cinnamon smell scents, this is a good one. And it does it. My daughter actually recently bought a huge jar of Jelly Belly jelly beans, and she doesn't like cinnamon, and she saves me all the red ones, and it smells exactly of the taste of the cinnamon, sizzling cinnamon Jelly Bellies. Next one we've got is Rainbow Berry, which was part of the Fantasy collection, which I think is now out of stock, but you can add the individual bars to Scentsy Club. I actually did buy the whole of the Fantasy collection, and this is just like what I've got left of this one. Scentsy says colourful mixed berries and vanilla, and yeah, that's just what it smells of, is berries and vanilla. It's quite subtle, it's not in your face strong berry. It does reasonably well in my room. I don't think I've had it downstairs. I think I've only ever used it in my bedroom. It's not added to my Scentsy Club. I wasn't a huge fan of the Fantasy collection when they first brought it out. The sugared sparkling lemon, sugared lemon was my favourite. And then I didn't use them for a while. But yeah, you can add this to your Scentsy Club. It's the individual bars. So if you like more subtle fruity scents, you'll probably like that one. It's not going in mine. I like it, but not enough for that. This one was in the clearance section when I bought it. And I'm hoping they're going to put it in a bring back my bar voting thing at some point. Scentsy's notes are fruity blend of lemon drops and cotton candy. I can't say I really get lemon drops. I can't really say I get any lemon from it. But I do get sort of a sugary cotton candy smell. This is another one I like to warm in my nighttime warmers. I think this is one that my goddaughter chose last week. She's got a very eclectic taste and sense. She's only 5, bless her. Yeah, I think she picked this for the daytime warmers in my bedroom last week. Or did she pick it for nighttime? She might have picked it for nighttime. I think she picked it for nighttime, which is what I'd choose it for. It's really nice, and I wish I'd been able to add it to my Scentsy Club. I can see this mixing well with other things as well. If you find things a bit strong and you don't want to mix like a vanilla scent with them, but you want to, I think I had a sample of Jammy Time, and I just found it too strong, and it was only like a fraction of a cube, and I just found it too strong in my mini warmer, and I think I put a fraction of that in to mix with it, just to, it's me sniffing things that I haven't. This was in the clearance section too, Your Pal Mickey, and I don't want to use my last 3 cubes of it. Oh, it is so good. Scentsy says celebrations of green apple, orange blossom and fresh spring air, and it reminds me of none of those things. I think I saw a YouTube video where someone said it smelled a Turkish delight, and it kind of does remind me of that sort of, It's hard to describe. It definitely doesn't smell of green apple and orange. I don't. Maybe it's the orange blossom. I definitely don't get apple or spring air, because those scent descriptions make you think of a fresher scent, and this is oh, it's another nighttime one. Like I said about French Kiss, like a sexy bedroom scent, and this is what your pal Mickey is. It's a sexy bedroom scent, and it is. Oh, I really don't want to use my last 3 cubes. Scentsy, please bring it back. They have got a Mickey scent in the current catalogue, which is Mickey and Friends, and that's a peach smell. But this, oh. I don't want that to go. I wish I could have added it to Scentsy Club. It's one of my favourites. Right, we're down to the last 3 bars, and these are all empty. And first we've got Rio Beach, which was a bring back my bar and has gone in my Scentsy Club. And Scentsy says the scent of sun, surf and sand and samba, coconut milk, tropical fruit and tonka bean. I definitely get the tonka bean, which is like the vanilla-y scent, and maybe a bit of coconut milk. I wouldn't mind mixing it with white sand, actually. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it is. It's really good. If you like, definitely beachy, as in suntan lotion. And oh, it's so good. I think maybe if I mix these two together, I might get that Yankee Candle Sun and Sands. Oh, it is just so good. I'm not sure I overly get tropical fruit. I'll definitely get more of the, I'm guessing the tonka bean has given it like the vanilla-y. I think we're nearly at 40 minutes. So I'm going to get on. Next empty one is Pineapple Coconut Vanilla, which says Ride the Wind alongside Coconut, Pineapple Blush and Blue Fig. I get fruit. I'm not sure if it's pineapple. It's quite sweet. You can still smell it in the clamshell. This was another one that was really subtle, and it didn't do really well. It was one of the ones that it's like if you sat in the room, you can't smell it. You kind of need to keep going in and out, and it's really easy to become nose blind to it. It's a nice scent, and the only reason I wouldn't buy it again is because it just doesn't do well in my house. And our final one was part of the Easter collection, Rockin' Ruby Raz. And Scentsy says, fruity blend of juicy orange, fresh strawberry and sweet candy. And it is definitely fruity. I think if I was to add any of the Easter collection to my Scentsy Club, it would have been this one. I think, oh no, it's the Chirpy the Chick smell of this, which I got for my goddaughter. It's nice. It's fruity. But I'm not adding it to my Scentsy Club. It did reasonably well in my room. But I'm not going to be adding it to my Scentsy Club. I'm not sure if you still can. I should check really to see what's still available to add and stuff. But yeah, that's what I've been warming during June. My Scentsy club should be arriving in the middle of July, so I haven't had my Scentsy. Well, I've had my Scentsy club, but I haven't had my whiff box for June yet. I didn't do a video of my Scentsy club because my goddaughter was here. But hopefully I'll be able to do a video of my Scentsy club when it arrives in July, and hopefully my whiff box, maybe when my June whiff box arrives, if it ever arrives, I'll do a video of that. But I've been talking for 45 minutes, so I'm going to let you all go. If you're watching on YouTube, give me a like and a subscribe. And if you want to order any of the current products, then my website is sniffwithsarah.scentsy.co.uk. I really appreciate any of your business. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.